Alright guys, Sean Donnelly here of Atlas Peak Performance. So today I got a technical analysis for you of the best internet troll the throwing world has ever seen. The one and only Nick Miller. By far one of the worst techniques nowadays. Just kidding. I think Nick's got a pretty solid looking throw. No hard feelings, Nick. Just giving you shit. But let's get right into it. Nick said this was a 16-pound hammer, a little short. He said about 2-3 centimeters, so nothing crazy. So nice and long and relaxed, great acceleration, enters in nice and easy, nothing wild and crazy. So to break it down, winds, like I said, nice and long, arms are nice and relaxed. Works it around in the entry. You can see right here the low point's just a little bit off to the right of 0, which I kind of do in my own throw. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but I mean, like, it is kind of an indicator that your left side kind of does a little bit more of the work through the throw, as this low point kind of shifts more and more left throughout the throw. And as you can tell, like you can see right here, he's kind of leading with his head just a little bit. This left side is going to open up just a little bit as the throw progresses. And he works the ball around very well. Very long out left. And then this is probably my favorite part of his throw. His catch, his double support through 1 and 2. Boom. Gets in, foot comes down. Ball's like literally at like 180, maybe just a little bit past it. You can't really tell, but yeah. He gets in there and kills this first double support. Pushes hands by him very well. And you can see this is where the left side once again goes just a little bit. You can see that left foot kind of working before the ball gets passed, but just a tiny little bit, not a whole bunch. It works this ball out left long still, more or less in the center of the system. And as he works through, once again, this catch in the second turn is just fucking killer. Boom. Ball's at 180. His foot is down. That is impressive, Nick. That is impressive. Catches with that nice amount of weight back on his left side. Nice and balanced. Working the ball past him. You can see how long his arms are. His head's nice and relaxed back. Not much tension throughout the shoulders. Super active right leg. You can see that right foot turning and just grinding throughout all the turns. I don't know if he really thinks about that or not, but it's impressive either way. He's got one of the quickest, I think, right foot movements in the game nowadays. Right here you can see his left side is still leading, like his left foot's just opening up a little bit, and that's why the orbit, as we go into this next turn, you'll see is kind of shifted from where it was, maybe almost 30 degrees before 0, and now it'll probably be just at 0, and then just a little bit past it on the finish. And he kind of does it, I think, in an attempt to stay connected to the hammer, which once again, I kind of do the same thing, so I can't really blame him. But if I were to nitpick, that's what I would say needs to be fixed. So yeah, you work that ball around, Nick, pretty well. You catch 3 just a little bit later than you do the other turns, but still, like, that's pretty solid catch. And like I said, that left side got that weight back, balanced in the catch, and this right foot just boom grinds through, super long. And once again, you can see, like I said, the left side opens up just a little bit ahead of the ball. I think if you work this ball past you, literally, like, that's really splitting hairs, like literally like another like 5 or 10 degrees before that left side opened up, I think it'd line up the orbit just a little bit better. And you're working it around. Once again, still a long out left. You're starting to prepare for the finish just a little bit. Countering that ball. Working it around. Stepping forward, getting down. Like I said, I think, honestly, your 4th turn is your worst catch. But still, dude, like, that's not bad at all. That's most people's best catches, and that's your worst catch. So, I mean, yeah, but so you get in pretty solid on 4, and by this point the ball's humming. Your first 2 turns you take it pretty nice and easy. The acceleration through all the turns is pretty solid. You can see yourself work faster and faster each turn, as opposed to some people that just start fast and end fast. They don't really accelerate very much throughout each turn. But yeah, and you can see here, you're still kind of working around that left side. You're pulling that left shoulder just a little bit. And as you'll see, like when you release, that left side kind of comes around left. And kind of comes off the ground to kind of balance yourself. So just like I said, a little bit of the left side pulling. That's the biggest thing I think I see in your throw right now. But yeah, I think Nick, when you do put a throw together, like it's one of the most beautiful aesthetic throws of any thrower nowadays. But yeah, I mean, like, envious of this double support in 1 and 2. Nice long arms, great acceleration. Yeah, like I said, your technique, it suits you, man. You got long arms, you got quick legs, strong back, and a hell of a clean pull from what I hear. Besides that left side kind of leading the throw a little bit, I mean, all around a good throw. One other thing I do see is just a little bit of up and down movement through the legs and the hips, and I mean, like, that's not, like I said, it's not a terrible thing. I kind of do the same thing, but when timing gets off, especially in conjunction with that left side, that's when you can kind of start shanking throws to the left. I know from what I've seen in your videos, it's kind of like your tendency is to kind of put throws out of the left sector, yeah, so that up and down, if you kind of mistime that, and especially leading with the left side just a little bit, I think that's the cause of that. But I mean, like I said, all around solid throw. How would I fix the two things? Like I said, your left side and that little up and down movement. Like I said before, just try to be a little bit more patient working that ball past you. Push a little bit more with that right hand, that right side, and then as the ball approaches 0, just let the ball go literally just a split second longer. And then as for the up and down movement, I think if you just stay a little bit more level throughout the lower body, it might clear up some timing issues. You might get into double support a little bit better through 3 and 4, just a little bit. Like I said, it's not going to make an incredible difference. It might help with consistency, if anything. Like I said, trying to put those throws out into the sector. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want a technical analysis of your own, visit www.atlaspeakperformance.com. I will link it below in the description. $15 for your own personal technical analysis. Thanks for watching. Sean Don, signing off.